Yo, it's your boy Dctree from Dctree-Nation.com, where we cover hoops and heroes. And today we're talking heroes. All right, guys, Robert Pattinson's Batmobile came out today. We're about to share my thoughts, but I want to do something a little different with the video versus just doing a reflection on it. I wanted to rank all the Batman movie Batmobiles. But before I jump too deep into it, if you like my content, please sub to the channel. Okay, to start off this video, I just want to make note of what the Batmobile means to me and millions of fans. The Batmobile is more than just a car. It's iconic in every shape and form. Some are better than others, but it's iconic. It's the reason why I love sports cars today, the reason why I have a black Mustang and have always had a black Mustang and will always have a black Mustang is because of the Batmobile. So I take it very seriously. If you follow the channel, you know I have been critical of the Pattinson Batman cowl and suit and motorcycle. So you shouldn't be surprised me looking at this Batmobile. I got it at number 7 on my freaking list, man. Number 7. Now, for what it is, it looks like a Challenger. It looks pretty cool, but it looks like a regular car. It looks like a regular car. Now, I don't know if this is an origin story. I don't know if this is like a makeshift thing. I don't know if this is him starting out. So I give them a little credit for that, a little space for that. But at first glance, it looked like something Tom Hardy was riding in daggone Mad Max or something Dom is going to pull out in Fast and Furious 25 or something like that. It just does not have that Batmobile appeal. And I understand they're probably going for more of a grounded take, but that's been done before with the Nolan series. And yet they still had a cool Batmobile. Okay, at number 6, I have the iconic, one of the first Batmobiles. This is technically TV, not movie, but I threw it in there anyway. Live action though. Adam West. That Batmobile. Heck, at least it looks like a rocket ship. At least it has some unique colors. At least it stands out. I don't know what that Challenger looking thing Pattinson is driving. I mean, it has its special features, I'm sure, but at least this Batmobile stands out. So I had to put that at number 6. At number 5 is really my childhood favorite Batmobile, and that was the Batmobile from Batman and Robin. It was something cool about having a convertible one-seater Batmobile, which was so nimble and quick around the edges. Remember, it was climbing up that statue on the movie Batman and Robin. It was awesome. But looking at it as an adult, it's just the front end is just ridiculously huge. It's tight though. It looks pretty cool. But right now I had to put it at number 5. Now, at number 4, I got the Batman Forever Batmobile, which is super underrated, man. Super underrated. I understand it does have like the logo brands on the rims and the tires. That was a little cheesy, but overall it was a menacing Batmobile, like a rocket ship. I love how it opened. I love how it reflected, you know, Val Kilmer's Batman, this kind of dark stance, shadow, you know, technologically sound type Batman. It just fit with that. And I just remember that opening with that music, that dun, 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 dun. Boy, y'all know what I'm talking about. That thing was too tough, too hard. Okay, now we're getting down to the nitty gritty. And at number 3, and I know I'm going to get some slack in the comments about this, but at number 3, I got the Tumbler from Batman Begins and the Dark Knight trilogy, because although it was one of the most practical Batmobiles ever, it was awesome. It had the Batpod inside of it. It was smashing cop cars and everything. I still have to put it at number 3 because it didn't really reflect the image of the Bat. It didn't reflect Batman, but it was still tough. It looked like a Lamborghini mixed with a Hummer, and I love it. It's one of my favorites, but it didn't quite click like the other 2 versions of the Batmobile. Coming in second place, number 2, I got Batflex Batmobile. Very underrated, and I put it on number 2 above the Tumbler because they took the Tumbler and they put that Batmobile look to it. That intimidating gun, that intimidating color, that's an intimidating color. It's not quite black, it's not quite silver, it's like a darkish gunmetal gray. Man, that was awesome. And you know, in Batman and Superman, although that movie wasn't great, that was one of the best scenes the Batmobile seen. Man, so I had to put Batfleck's Batmobile at number 2. Now, granted, I'm not saying Batfleck is better than, you know, Christian Bale. I'm saying the Batmobile was better looking. That's what I'm saying. Now for number 1, the greatest live action Batmobile to date. Right now, the reigning king and the champion of the world, Michael Keaton's Batmobile with the machine guns on the side. I will ride this thing around with the machine guns out, letting people know what it is. I just love the stance of this car, the front end, how the body goes into the wings, the lights, man, the middle of it looking like a torpedo. That was awesome. And of course, the fire on the back. When Michael Keaton lit that clown on fire and Batman Returns with the backfire of the Batmobile, yo, that was so hard. That was so hard. To mimic Jack Nicholson's daggone Joker, where does he get those wonderful toys? And I remember seeing this movie as a kid and I was like, man, I love black cars from now on. All right, guys, this is it for this one. Let me know in the comment section how you will rank the Batmobiles. Please sub to the channel and don't forget to check out my superhero playlist for more superhero videos. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.